channel. Today is an exciting day, although it is the morning after the Euros final. So obviously it didn't go as we hoped, but I had a great time watching it. I thought it was such a good game. But bless them, I felt so bad for them at the end. But we're not thinking about that today. Our moods are high. Is yours high, Carl?
Pardon?
Is your mood high today despite last night?
No.
Oh, okay.
It is.
Well,
It is.
I hope so. Anyway, Carl booked our menu tasting today for our wedding. I don't think he thought about the final being the night before when he booked it, because yesterday, obviously he had a few beers. I didn't drink, so I was fresh as a daisy, and I got up this morning early, went to the gym, so I'm feeling great. But yeah, I don't think he thought about that when he booked our menu tasting. So we are just getting ready. Well, I'm pretty much ready, and we're going to go down to our wedding venue in the New Forest and eat a load of food and choose what we want for our wedding next year. So I'm really excited about it. Obviously I've never done this before. I'm not sure if we're going to have like big plates of food or whether it's going to be like little bits, but we're going to take you along with us and we shall see. But before we go, I just wanted to talk to you about a product that I've just tried that I'm loving, and even I got a compliment from Carl and I didn't even mention that I'd used it to him. But yeah, just getting ready this morning, and when I went to the gym this morning it was really rainy and dull, and I was like, oh, it's so miserable, and obviously I wanted to wear a nice summer dress for our menu tasting and all that, so I was like, well, regardless of the weather, even if it's chucking it down outside and it's grey and gloomy, I'm still gonna get dressed up. But I was feeling a bit pasty, as I mean I always am very pale, but I thought I'm getting my legs out, I want a bit of a tan, and we've not had any sun lately, so I needed a bit of a helping hand. And I tested out our Instant Glow. I think I've used this maybe like once before, but as I've said on my channel before, I'm not really much of a tanner, or a fake tanner, or a tanner in the sun either, because obviously I'm a redhead, I'm pale, I don't tend to tan that easily. So yeah, I used this morning. I used a mitt as well. This is just a tropic mitt, but obviously you could use any one. And yeah, it's the Instant Glow Perfecting Leg Serum, and although it says a leg serum, you can use it all over your body, and it's like a wash. You can wash it off, so if you're not much of a tanner like me, then you can, and if it makes you a bit nervous, then you can apply this. You can see where it's going on, and if you can see streaks, then you can rub it in a bit more, and then you can just wash it off in your next shower. The tan that I've always used before, that is like a wash off one, was the Rimmel. I'm not entirely, can't remember the exact name of it, but it was a Rimmel one, and you could just wash it off. But if you're looking to switch over to natural skincare and use as much natural products as you can in your beauty routine, then this is a fab one. It has a little bit of a shimmer. So in the bottle it looks like it has a little bit of a shimmer, but it's not over the top, and to be honest I can't see it too much on my skin. But there is my arm with it. I put a little bit on my chest as well, and I've obviously put it on my legs too, but I'm really pleased with it. It's so easy to go on, and it's given a really nice colour. And when I was stood in the bedroom, dressed like I am now, obviously my legs are out, which you can't see, and Carl came in and he was like, your legs look brown, and I was like, it's the Instant Glow from Tropic, and I'm really pleased with it. I will definitely be using this again, because I think we're meant to get sun at the end of the week, but who knows. If your other half is giving you a compliment on it without you mentioning anything, then you know it's good. So just wanted to tell you about that. Now I think, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm straight to the bathroom.
Oh, okay. So we're ready to go, and we're gonna head down to the New Forest and try our wedding menu. So basically we've chosen 3 starters, 3 mains and 2 desserts, and then obviously we have to pick which ones we want. So we're going to take you with us and head down there. So I just thought I'd show you full length so you can see my legs. I mean, the sun is glaring on me at the moment, so I don't know if you can see it the best, but I have a little bit more colour than I usually do. So yeah, makes me feel a little bit more confident to have my legs out, and I think the sun may be trying to come out, but we shall see. We'll keep our fingers crossed, but yeah, feeling very wedding menu tasting ready. My dress, if anybody's wondering, is from H&M. I think it's a new collection that they launched a month or so ago, so you might still be able to get it. If you can, I'll link it in the description box down below. But yeah, really like it. It's kind of like a puffball sort of bottom, like hem on it, but it's not too short, which is nice because as I'm tall, I'm 5'9", so I always like a dress to be a little bit longer and not risk flashing my backside to everybody. Off we go. We are in the New Forest ponies, having an itch on his foot. Just saying, this is the dream, to have a house in the New Forest that looks out over all that. How amazing. Look.
Turn right onto Rhinefield Road.
They have like balconies out the front. Oh, I love all these little country cute houses. Rhinefield Forest Park. Literally, that's, look, imagine living in a house and then all this for Arnie to run round.
Continue on Rhinefield Road for 3 miles.
Oh my goodness. We could get bikes with baskets on the front. Look. So cute. Look at the cute little driveways. Oh, the cute pub. Imagine your local pub being like that, jeez. Then you're in the forest. Oh, I love it. Love it. I thought we're just pulling up to our venue. Makes me, I'm just saying to Carl, it makes me emotional just seeing it. Like, because I just think, oh my gosh, we're getting married here next year. We were saying also on the way here, we were like, can you believe we're coming to taste the food that we're going to have on our wedding day, that we're going to be eating on our wedding day? Surreal, isn't it? Oh, it looks like they're setting up. Oh, it looks like they're setting up for a wedding. There's a florist. Oh, what florist is it? Clarity Flowers. And a wedding car. Oh my gosh. I don't think the bride is there. No, it's empty. It's just
You're on
here.
time, love.
Look. Oh.
Sorry.
This is the New Forest. It's more chill.
Come over.
Chill pace. You gotta get with the chill pace in the New Forest.
Just chill pace and just walk in the middle of the road. Sorry, viewers.
We're just having a bit of tiny little bit of road rage over here in the Rhinefield House Hotel car park.
I lose my breath whenever I see you. You stole my heart, what is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon needs the sun, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire. You're my heart's desire. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world.
We may have to stay at my grandparents' for the night.
Got that camper van now.
You drink that water. Cheers to our wedding.
Cheers.
menu. We'll have some of that.
And all of these.
I'm all ready to go with my pen and paper to make notes. This is a very like official meal.
It's got to be very serious.
Very serious. Very, very serious. We're not classy enough to get married here. Have you seen all of these wines? So this is the cheapest to the most expensive.
I like these ones.
So God, he's barely even tried any. I also like these ones. So we're just reminding ourselves what we chose. So this is my veggie option. And then roasted chicken, wild mushroom terrine, braised ham hock. So there's our starters. And then our mains that we've chosen: breast of chicken, beef, Mediterranean vegetable Wellington. Again, that's my option. And then desserts, lemon tart. So that's a chocolate mousse, raspberry fudge jaffa cake, ice cream.
It does sound good though, doesn't it?
Sounds really good. Yum. The bread is like a proper little mini loaf of bread. Look, it's the cutest. Starters.
They actually give us full portions.
Carl has 2.
Is this where they put them?
That one's chicken, and he's got ham hock. And then I have the goat's cheese and caramelised onion tart.
World on fire. You set my world on fire. I don't know what I'd do without you. You make me smile. What is it that you do?
In his element with 2 dinners. You enjoying yourself?
I am.
And I'm digging into my vegetable Wellington. It's yummy. How's chicken?
Not tried it yet. And potatoes are better on that one.
Are they?
Yeah.
On the beef? I can vouch for the potatoes, they were really good. Now for the best courses. Carl's already digging into the lemon tart. Is it good?
Mm-hmm. Very.
Save me some.
No.
I haven't even tried this yet. I managed to get my camera out just before I ate some. Oh no, I
You're
can't.
going to do it in one.
You took the whole thing. Oh, it's even got bits of fudge. These are bits of fudge I didn't realise. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's nice.
My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon is the snow, we don't care about the others.
So we are completely stuffed and we've just come out in the garden for a little walk. And we found the bride. Oh, where is she?
Did walk over there?
Just there. The wedding. That's going to be us in April next year. That's a good point. Carl just said, I wonder who the photographer is. We need a photographer. Should we go speak to him? That's where we're going to be as well, just along the terrace area.
You set my world on fire. You're my heart's desire.
Carl's embarrassed by me because I'm spying on the bride. Who doesn't spy on brides? Huh? Everyone spies on a bride if they see a wedding, don't they? So we just got done doing our menu, our wedding menu tasting, didn't we? What did you think of it?
Really good, yeah. Glad to sort that though. No, it was good food.
Really yummy food. So yeah, we decided on. Did we say what we decided on?
That
So we decided for starter.
So that was that goat's cheese.
Goat's cheese and caramelised onion tart. Main, we're having the roasted chicken for most people, and then the vegetarian the vegetable Wellington for a few of us. And then
Dessert was the
hardest one to choose, wasn't it?
We've chose the Jaffa cake, ice cream and something. Raspberry fudge.
So it was chocolate mousse with
That was it.
like Jaffa cake, fudge, ice cream, I think, wasn't it? And so when we saw them put down, because our other option was a lemon tart with like a cherry cream, sour cherry cream, when they got put in front of us, we both said the lemon tart looked the
Yeah,
best.
it did look better, I think, or more appealing, but
That ice cream was just unreal.
Yeah.
And we both preferred, we said everybody's had a lemon tart, and you can, you know, it was just a lemon tart. I mean, lemon tarts are lovely, but this like chocolate mousse with this Jaffa cake fudge ice cream was like nothing we've ever had before, isn't it?
no,
So
it's something different, I think.
yeah, and I felt like that was a bit lighter. It wasn't as heavy as the tart as well. And after like the previous courses, having a lighter dessert,
Yeah, but we
thought
had-
was quite nice.
Double the amount of food there.
You had double the amount of food. Because obviously having meat dishes, like I tried potatoes and stuff, but yeah. But yeah, it was so lovely. And then we've just had a walk round afterwards just to let our food settle a little bit. And as we
You say
saw
that,
before,
you're creeping on a bride.
I know,
Running on
well,
the gardens
I'm
after
sorry.
the bride.
I wasn't running around after her, but obviously before we went in we saw the wedding car, and yeah, there's a wedding on there today. I mean, what girl, if there's a wedding on, everyone wants to see the bride. She looked beautiful.
She had a white dress on.
Well, that's a man's point of view of it. She had a white dress on. If that's what your impression of me is on our wedding day, then I will not be best pleased. Yeah, she had a white dress on. She looked great. Yeah, she had a white dress on. Like, yeah, gonna be your impression?
She looked nice.
Is that what you're gonna say about me?
No.
Yeah, you look nice. She had a white dress on.
Absolutely fantastic.
Who says that? Absolutely fan. Oh, it's Gallery
Barlow,
Barlow.
isn't it?
Fantastic.
Mr. Charisma.
But yeah, she looked beautiful. She had a beautiful white dress on. She looked the best I'd ever seen her. But yeah, what girl doesn't? I'm not the only one, right? Let me know. Like, I know me and my mum are the same.
Yeah.
If we see a wedding going on, we're like, where's the bride? Where's the bride? She's the best bit.
Yeah, they had the best part of the wedding, but
It was exciting because
chase them around, didn't it?
it's a Monday and we're getting married on a Monday. We got to see the room, so they looked like they had a small wedding, which is what we're having.
They had 14. They had 14 seats on the table.
Oh yeah, 14. Well, we're having 30, so a little bit bigger. But they had the table that we want. We want one big table with everyone sat around it, and that was set out and laid out. So we got to see that, because when we came to see the venue before, we never saw it set up.
No.
We just saw the empty room. So that was really helpful. And then to see all the wedding party sat on the stood on the terrace, like the private terrace area, which is what we're gonna have.
Yeah,
It
basically.
was super exciting, so that's why I wanted to stalk the wedding and the bride. I was thinking, that's gonna be us on Monday next year.
It is, yeah.
It's just a girl thing, obviously.
Must be, it's got to be.
He gets excited about the food, and after the food's done, he's like, can we go now? I'm like, no, I've got a bride to stalk. And we could have just, if it was up to me, I would have gone and spoken to the photographer and been like, oh, let me have a look at your pictures.
Yeah. What's your number?
I know, that would have been so helpful, but
She
no.
might have been one of them recommended ones.
Yeah, she might, but we'll never know because you wouldn't let me stalk her enough
They were taking wedding
close
photos.
enough. I'd be up there chatting to the
You'll
bride.
be in
being
the
like,
background of
"So,
some of them photos.
how's your wedding going so far?" I won't be.
100%.
Well, if I am, then the photographer's not very good, is she?
Right, okay.
It might have been the photographer that I've already spoken to, because it was a woman and she was blonde, and that's the woman who I've spoken to recently. What if it was her? Missed opportunity. Got to take these opportunities, both hands. Let's go speak to her.
No. Get it?
So basically, yeah, we've chosen our wedding venue. That tick off the list. We got to also meet our wedding planner our wedding coordinator in person, which was lovely.
Yeah, it was.
Her name's Ellie, she's lovely. And yeah, so we have full bellies. We're just gonna go off to my grandma and granddad's now, because they only live 20 minutes from here. Say hello to them for a couple of hours, and then get home and see our little man.
Walk Arnie.
Yeah, take Arnie out. We have got a dog walker stopping in on him today, so he's not on his own all day. But yeah, that is the plan from now. So we'll probably chat to you when we get home. We just sorted our menu.
I know. One more thing done, isn't it? Now I can leave the rest of it to you now. All the little flowers and
Now you've eaten the food,
decorations.
To be fair, that is my bit.
That's you.
That is my bit. You still need to get.
I've chosen a venue. I've organised.
You
this
didn't
menu,
choose the
menu
venue.
tasting. I booked. No, booked your wedding dress appointment, but I didn't. Done the main thing.
You're just gonna hold because he's exchanged the emails to do with the venue. He's like, well, I
Thousands of emails.
booked the venue, so I've done it all. You just keeps holding on to that, don't you? Booked the venue, so I've basically booked our wedding and sorted it all. If only you knew.
Thanks to me, people can sleep, eat, and enjoy our wedding.
If only you knew. Well,
Room, accommodation
that's
sorted.
true, I suppose. That is true.
Yeah.
But there's still a lot more to do.
I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Just tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire.
So it's a couple of days after our menu tasting now, and we've just been having a bit of an admin afternoon, haven't we?
We have.
Our bank card. We've been going through our wedding planner that was kindly bought for me by one of my bridesmaids, Monique, and yeah, basically going through what we've got booked already, what like deposits we've paid, dates that we've got coming up over the next 9 months that we need to give final payments for, and outstanding things that we need to book. So we felt like we'd done the big things really, and we'd done quite a lot. But I think what we've learnt from going through this afternoon, what have you learnt?
Weddings are bloody expensive.
Yeah, well, I think we learnt that a little while ago. But we've also learnt that we have a lot more that we need to book. So I've made inquiries with a photographer and a videographer. Yeah, that's pretty much it, I think. So we need to speak to a florist, we need a cake, we need entertainment. I need to sort bridesmaids' dresses, my dress is sorted, obviously you've seen the video for that. What else do we need? We've just ordered our save the dates, haven't we? We weren't going to do save the dates, but we're feeling like it's going to take the stress off getting the invitation sorted right away if we send save the dates out, so that at least the people that are invited to the wedding, because obviously we're going small, know that they're invited before they get the invitation, so they don't start booking things up. So we've just ordered them. Is it all done? All ordered?
All ordered.
Fab. So that's another tick off our list. But yeah, it's been really useful going through this afternoon. I feel a bit better that we've done it. But yeah, we need to keep saving and
keep saving.
just keep saving. Keep saving and save some more. So then hopefully over the next couple of months we'll be able to get like most of it, if not all of it, booked up. Hey Arnie. Yeah?
Need to book his kennel as well.
Oh yeah, we need to book his kennel, because I don't think we could have Arnie walking down the aisle. He would cause absolute mayhem. So he'll have a nice little holiday whilst we're getting married. Won't you, Pooch?
Where's Mummy?
Nice little holiday while Mummy and Daddy are getting married. Yeah? Sound good? Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little wedding video update, our menu tasting, which was really nice, wasn't it?
Yeah.
At least that's another thing. Yeah, at least that's another thing. Ticked off the list that we've done. We know at least what we're going to be eating. That's the important stuff on the day, isn't it? People are going to be fed. But yeah. And yeah, like I said, this has been really good to get organised and know what we need to do. And I feel like we know the route ahead now, don't we? See what I'm dealing with? He's not paying attention.
Yeah.
I was going to say, when I say he's not paying attention, I don't mean Arnie, I mean you. But yeah, I know the route ahead now, what we need to do, what we've got left to do, what we've got left to book. So we have a firmer plan, whereas I feel like before we were just sort of doing it as and when and didn't have a real structure. Yeah, exactly. So I feel like we should have another one of these meetings in a month's time.
Good luck with that. Might not be. We'll do it over Zoom.
Yeah, I haven't actually told them about that yet. So yeah, Carl's saying he might not be here. He's going away for like 4 months as of August. So that's another reason why we've done this now, so that we're both on the same page before he goes away, and he's not surprised when he sees all this money coming out of our account for deposits and stuff. He knows exactly what it's for.
As long as it's not for Zara or Gucci or whatever else it might be.
Yes.
Like, oh, photographer's called Gucci. Which is not.
It's a good idea. But yeah, no, saving for the wedding. Wedding's the focus for the next 9 months, which isn't long at all. So yeah. But thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you liked it. If you like these wedding updates, let me know. I will happily do more of them, even if they're on my own when he's away. And hopefully next time we do a wedding update, I'll be like, yeah, we've got everything booked. Smooth sailing to the wedding now. We shall see. But if you've booked a wedding and have any tips or any recommendations, because of videographer, so I found a videographer that I quite liked, but we've just gone on their website. I inquired with them before and we've just gone back on their website and it looks like they've put their prices up by £1,000, which is ridiculous. Their prices were already expensive, and they've put them up £1,000, which is just too ridiculous to even think about paying. So yeah, if you've got a videographer recommendation, then I would appreciate that, because that's the one that we're struggling with in terms of how expensive they are. It's ridiculous, and I don't want to be vlogging myself on my wedding day.
You might have to at this rate.
I know, we might have to. Might have to just strap a GoPro to my forehead. Probably not a bad idea, to be fair. Hook it into my veil or something. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. This next week I will be posting, I will be uploading a video on Wednesday. So from now on, my upload days are going to be Wednesday and Sunday. So make sure you hit the subscribe button. Press the notification bell to make sure you know when I upload, as it's changing to twice a week instead of once a week. So it'll be Wednesday evenings, probably at 5 o'clock, and Sunday mornings, my usual time at 9 o'clock. So yeah, exciting times. Thanks again and see you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Arnie, say bye.
Bye. Bye.
Good boy.